People booed me for years, and it didn't bother me because I booed them, if you ask me. Knock them out too. I mean, I was an angry guy. Then you get a chance to live, that second chance to live, and you found out the greatest invention ever were human beings. I wanted to be the most nice human being in the world, and then to have people being kind to me, it's been the most splendid journey of all time. It's a splendid journey.
Boxing legend George Foreman has died. He was 76 years old. His family sharing the news on social media, remembering their patriarch as a devout preacher, a devoted husband, a loving father, and a proud grand and great-grandfather, saying he lived a life marked by unwavering faith, humility, and purpose. He died peacefully, surrounded by loved ones.
Growing up, were you fighting just to survive? Because you had a fight or two growing up.
Yeah, I had a big attitude. The family had a hard time accepting me, even my family, so I fought to be one of them. Then you fight on the street to make certain that you could go home, walk home without people beating you up. Then you just fight to get enough to eat. It was all about fight, all until I found my religion.
George first burst into the boxing scene at the 1968 Mexico City Olympics, taking home a gold medal for Team USA.
Doc Broders, my original coach, said, you stop fighting in the streets, get the chip off your shoulder, you can be a gold medalist. And I just took him up. I tried to hide from him, but he insisted that I stick with boxing. Winning that gold medal, man, it was an impossible dream. When I got that flag, I wanted to make certain everybody knew where I was from. I didn't want them thinking I was, because in the Olympic Village, you run into a guy that looked just like you and speak another language. I said, I got to show them I'm from America, so I waved that flag. I was so happy, the proudest day of my life.
5 years later, George scored his first pro title after defeating heavyweight champion Joe Frazier.
Hey, hear him. Down goes Frazier!
My last name is Frazier. My father is a cousin of Joe Frazier.
Smoking Joe Frazier. He was known as the Giant Slayer. And so that was the only time I'd gotten into the ring that I was afraid. I won that fight, I was shocked.
The next year, Foreman took on the legendary Muhammad Ali in what would become one of the most memorable boxing matches of all time, the Rumble in the Jungle.
Muhammad Ali was the most famous thing on earth. It was a tough fight for me because I thought I'd knock Muhammad Ali out in 1 or 2 rounds. I looked up, it was 4 or 5, and I thought, something's wrong here. Something's wrong. Then he started whispering, "That all you got? Show me something, George." And that was a scary moment, but when you consider that was all I had. And there I was in the 7th round, 8th round, being counted out. Most devastating moment of my life as an athlete. Losing the championship of the world. I walk out of there thinking, I'm gonna get revenge one day.
You became very good friends?
I fell in love with him in the latter years, became my best friend. We chat, talk, and he still try to make fun with me. I'm gonna beat you. It was a competitive thing, but that's the most lovable person I ever had in my life, Muhammad Ali.
George retired from boxing in 1977, turning his attention to faith, before announcing his return to the ring in 1988 and becoming a 2-time heavyweight champion at the age of 45.
Champion of the world!
His boxing comeback made history, and in 2023, George brought his story to the big screen, executive producing his own biopic, Big George Foreman.
There's only 2 things I know how to do. That's box and preach. And preaching won't pay the bills.
This is the best time to tell a story about never giving up, and that movie is right on time. It's a wonderful thing to hear people talk about your life, not in a negative fashion. The movie, I had to relive it. I mean, you go through it as a celebrity, you wear dark glasses, put big brick walls around your home, big houses, tint your windows so nobody can see you, but then with the movie, I had to reveal everything. It's not been easy.
Was there something that you didn't want to reveal?
Everything. I told the script writers, I said, this is my movie, right? They said, right? Are you sure it's my movie? Right. I said, let me win the Rumble in the Jungle this time. I didn't want to see people see me get knocked out all over again.